Hi guys, welcome to Keeping It Simple Crafts. I hope everyone is doing good. Today I am showing you how I made this Dollar Tree cross wreath, and I let my daughter pick out the flowers and the ribbon for this wreath today. So first you're going to need one of the cross wire wreath forms from Dollar Tree. You're going to need 2 rolls of the burlap ribbon from Dollar Tree. You will also need some ribbon for a bow. You're going to need some floral picks, and my floral picks came from Dollar Tree also. And in the description box below, I will leave you a materials list. First, you're going to take your cross and flip it over to the back side. Take your burlap ribbon and put it underneath the cross, and then you're going to carefully hot glue your burlap ribbon on. And you might want to put on some hot glue finger guards for this wreath. Just be very careful when you're using your hot glue, and mine's a low temp hot glue gun. And then you're just going to, after the glue has had time to dry, you're just going to take your burlap ribbon and wrap your cross. And I let mine overlap a little bit and just try to get it nice and tight and smooth. And it will take almost 2 rolls of this Dollar Tree burlap ribbon. You will have some left over. So just try to get it nice and tight around the wire cross frame. And then in the middle section, you will be covering it with flowers and a bow. So I just kind of went diagonal when I got to the cross section and then started on the bottom half. Same steps. Just make sure you get your ribbon nice and tight around the cross. You can use whatever color ribbon that you will like. It doesn't have to be the burlap ribbon from Dollar Tree. Just try to get it nice and tight and smooth, and just overlap a little bit each time until you get to the very end. And when you get to the end, same steps. Just take a little hot glue, be very careful, and glue the end of your ribbon off. And that's how much I had left from the first roll. Same steps for the horizontal bar. Just hot glue your ribbon on very carefully, and then wrap the wreath form. And on the ends, I kind of did a double wrap because you could see the hot glue coming through just a little bit. So that's why I wrapped each end twice. You don't have to, that was just what I did. If you cannot find the wire cross wreath form at Dollar Tree, I'm going to link a tutorial where you can use a Dollar Tree baking rack and make it into a cross. So I will link that video in the description box below for you. And for the middle section, I just made another diagonal cross across it, made an X shape in the middle of the cross, and then continued on wrapping the horizontal bar nice and tight and smooth. And then when I got to the end, just add a little hot glue and carefully hot glued the end on. Just be very careful when you're using your hot glue gun. And here I just cut 2 smaller pieces off of that pick, and that's it. Now the rest of the picks, I just left them whole and kind of fluff them, and you'll need a zip tie close by for this swag. So you're putting one at one end and one at the other, kind of overlapping the stems. I just think those purple lilacs are so pretty. And then same steps, fluff your crocus flowers. You're going to put one at one end and one at the other end, overlapping your stems to make a little swag. And these flowers all came from Dollar Tree. And then you'll want to zip tie the little swag together. Oh, and I did add, I don't know why, but I just decided to add a touch of this type of flower. I don't know what it's called, but my daughter picked out these flowers for me today, and I think she did a great job. And so I'm just zip tying the little swag together. Now the purple lilacs ended up being a little long for my taste, so at the end I did go back and trim them shorter. And now I'm tying a bow. So you'll let out tail, make a loop, keep it pinched tightly in your left hand. Make another loop on the opposite side, trying to make the loop the same size as the first loop. Keep it pinched tightly in your left hand, make another loop, and just go back and forth, trying to make your loops the same size on each side until you get the bow the size you want. Then let out a tail. And I'm taking some 20 gauge floral stem wire and wrapping it tightly around the center of my bow. You'll want to leave your wires long because that's how we'll be attaching our bow to our cross. Now I'm dovetailing the ends, so take your ribbon, Fold your ribbon in half with the edges to the left side, go to your fold and cut away from the fold. And now then you're ready to fluff the loops on your bow. This ribbon does have wire in it. Ribbon with wire makes the prettiest bows. And so to attach the little swag, I just use the bow wire to attach everything on. It's not real heavy, so you can use your wire from your bow to attach your swag and bow to the cross. So I'm just taking the wires, wrapping it around the crossbar section of the cross, going to the back, going to give the wires a few twists and cut off the extra wires and fold them down. And that's it. Now you're ready to fluff your flowers, and I did trim the lilacs a little bit shorter. They were just too long and covering up the cross a little too much. To hang the cross wreath, you can either take a piece of twine and make a loop and tie a knot and hot glue it to the back of the cross, or you can take a piece of wire and thread it through the very top of the cross wire wreath form and make a loop to hang it up. Either way will work. It's just whatever you prefer doing. And just make sure you go back and fluff your loops on your bow too before you hang up your cross. This cross wreath cost me around $9 or so. So it's not very expensive at all and doesn't take much time. Just be very careful when you're using your hot glue gun. You might want to put on those little finger guards. I know I'm going to get fussed at for not wearing mine today. And this is how it looks hanging on my dining room wall. Very simple to make. Let me know if you have any questions and let me know in the comment section how you're doing. I miss talking to y'all so much. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like this video if you like it and give it a thumbs up, and to comment. It really helps my channel and helps me to get noticed by YouTube. So thank you guys.